Hey there, everyone. Alejandro. Welcome back for day 361 of Video and Daily LeetCode Challenge after 20 years worth of contributions here on GitHub. So today's rounds for July 12th, 2025. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay. Okay, today we got another LeetCode hard from 1900, the earliest and latest rounds where players compete. Oh boy, okay. Alright, I thought we were going to get a LeetCode easy today, I'm not even going to lie, just because yesterday we got a hard. Well, most of medium. Okay. Let's read the problem. There's a tournament where n players are participating. The players are standing in a single row and number from 1 to n based on their initial standing position. Player 1 is the first player in the row. Player 2 is... Okay, the tournament consists of multiple rounds. In each round, the ith player from the front row of the row competes against the ith player from the end of the row. And the winner advances to the next round. Then when the number of players is out for the current round, the player in the middle automatically advances to the next round. Player 1 competes against player 7, 2 and 6, 4, yeah, sure. I sent them initially. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, it sounds like we just have to solve two problems independently, the earliest and the latest, right? Wow, okay. Let's go to 28. Okay, this is a LeetCode hard, huh? There are hints for this problem. Okay, how the heck do you approach a problem like this without just simulating first, right? Because basically you're just BFSing, right? For every single match, there's two possible outcomes. Right? If we do 2 to the 28, that's probably a number that's way too big. 2 to the power 28. Yeah, 10 to the 6. Yeah, that's just too big of a number, so we can't brute force. Okay. But why does it matter what other players do? Literally, why does it matter what other players do? Why is the result not deterministic every single time? First player, 3 and 4. 1 plus 1. Oh, I see. It's because one person stays on one end and... Oh, I see. So you basically want 2 and 4 to be as close as possible. I see. Is it always going to be like you can only do one more? By like, having one of the players abstain around? Kind of a thing? Right, because like worst case, like all you're gonna do is put a player more to the left or like to the right. Oh gosh, I'm not ready to solve a problem like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to think a little bit. Okay. By the way, I'm doing like a typical challenge like in all of my Daily LeetCode challenges so far. where essentially I'm trying to ice up my leg with a bag of frozen veggies, so that's just nice and elevated as well. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting problem, right? We're gonna have to somehow not simulate. The problem where we have to simulate something, but simulating literally will be too slow because 2 to the 28 is too big of a number. What can we do? There's gonna be some greedy idea to this. Because how do you turn this into, like, you can't really turn this into like DP, right? Like, you end up shrinking the space. The subproblems can get kind of weird. Unless you do, okay, so you could do like some n squared dp. But then it's like, no, the values change, right? Or, or you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's the thing, right? 7, 8, 9, 10 are all gone in 11. It doesn't make sense. Right, like what I'm thinking is you for earliest, right? You want things to be to the left of 2 or to the right of the 4. All right. Now we'll say. If we do 5 over 2, it'll be 0, 1, 2. Let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only want to do the first and second number. If we have 4, we only want to do the first 2 indices. If we have 5, we only want to do the first 2 indices. 2 divided by 5 will be range 2. Yeah. So here we'll say R. let's do this. A second there. Yeah, it's not gonna work, but like, I just want to do things. There we go. A string new or equals. We really don't need a for loop. What the hell? I could also just have two lists like head and tail. No, I definitely want to do the for loop that I had before, right? That's the point. Like 1. Thing is, like, I could sort by, like, the index of the keys and so on. Saying 1's a winner, 2's a winner, 4's a winner, 7's a winner, 9's a winner. Oh, it's saying that at the middle. Like that. Okay, so we have it right for these two examples. Let's call this def and then subject. We'll have all this. I'll grab all these things. And self dot max all. Right? Basically want something like that. several prints. Interesting. Here. It's so hot in here. Thank goodness there's only 5 days left of the LeetCode challenge. It's just genuinely hard now. Like the knee stuff just makes me so sleepy, makes me so tired. I just want to rest all the time. First round, second round, third round, fourth round. Something like that. Yeah. Submit. Wrong answer. Yeah, to be expected. We'll see. Oof. Yeah, to solve this problem, we basically first have to do the whole, like, how to make them fight as soon as possible and how to make them fight as soon as late as possible, right? And the idea is that they put soldiers to the left and right of each one, or not. So that way they can either get closer or they're further apart. Now there's some cases, like the one we saw, right where one might end up in the middle. Basically, like, is it possible is it only going to matter what we do with the first and second one? Like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm very lazy today. I'm just gonna look at the hints because I not because I do need to, but I also want to, right? Because I feel tired today and I just want to get through this problem. So I'm very sorry, but I'm just going to look at hit number 1 today. Brute force using bitmaps to simulate the rounds. So some type of DP here and bitmaps. Oh no. Yeah. For each possible case, right? This is too much. because I gotta do a round. Yeah, there's just this entire nice center subproblems. There's 26, like the number of stronger permutations is so large. Different permutations of 26 numbers is just crazily large. Go look at discussions. Why does it say 10 discussions? Do I have to refresh? Yeah, makes sense. I'm so fatigued today. Masks, why? I'm just gonna read the editorial. I'm sorry, guys. Today's just not my day. I see, because you're going to be doing the oh my gosh, this is just complicated. What the hell, man? This is just too much. Bro. This actually just reminds me of school, man. Like, these are the types of problems that, like, the professor would give, and I go, like, how the hell you just expected to just come up with something like this? And it's like, yeah, look, everything follows. It's like, bro. Like, I actually can't be bothered today. I'm very sorry. This is just not fun. This is not what you do LeetCode for. This is just This is computer science. This is not LeetCode. This is just computer science. And computer science is great. It's just not today, man. Not today. Oh, you wanna come read the solution? Yeah, come here. Come give a hand. I'm just gonna copy paste the solution, man. But I'll let you come. Come do some analysis if you come now. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Here you go. Come read the problem on camera.
Can I unplug?
Yeah, sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Careful, man.
Let's see.
Please entertain the audience. I'm gonna take a little.
What? You're just gonna go to sleep?
No, I'll be here. Like whenever.
The earliest and latest rounds where players compete. Oh god. Just not gonna hate this.
And feel free to look at the hints, discussions, and especially the editorial. Like when you're still reading the, so like scroll up. Scroll up. These are the hints.
Oh, I see. Simulate the rounds.
String
Calculate
is
each
basically
state
used
one
to-
time and save its solution.
Did you read the problem? Do you know what the problem
No,
is?
no, yeah. Calculate each state.
How are you looking at
one
the hints
time
before you
and
know what the
save its
problem
solution.
is?
I'm just looking. Alright.
Come on, this is to get into Google, bro. Show me your moves.
This one?
Yeah, come on.
There's a tournament where n players are participating. Players are standing in a single row and are numbered from 1 to n. Based on their initial standing
Dude,
position,
I wish
player
this
1
was my life. I get to
is the
listen to
first
someone
player
solve LeetCode instead of
in
being
the
the one
row.
to solve. This is so much better. This is so much more
Yeah.
relaxing.
You want me to create an agent that reads a problem for you and does LeetCode?
Hell yeah, man.
It would literally destroy this problem because it already has the answer.
Bro, I started reading the answer. I feel like I'm like drugged right now, right?
Wait, give me one
I'm
second.
like, oh
There's
my-
a tournament where
can't
n players are
expect me-
participating. The players are standing in a single row and are numbered 1 to n. Based on their initial standing position, player 1 is the first player in the row, player 2 is the second player in the row. The tournament consists of multiple rounds, starting from round number 1. In each round, the ith player from the front of the row competes against the ith player from the end of the row, and the winner advances to the next round. Okay. When the number of players is odd for the current rounds, each round the ith player from the front of the row competes against the ith player from the end of the row, and the winner advances to the next round. The player in the middle automatically advances to the next round. Okay. For example, in the row, if the row consists of players 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So, when the number of players is odd. Oh, the total number of players. Okay. For example, if the row consists of 5 players, player 1 competes against player 7, because for some reason. Player 2 competes against player 6. Player 4 advances to the next round. Okay. After each round is over, the winners are lined back up in the row based on the original ordering assigned to them initially in ascending order. The players number first player and second player are the best in the tournament. They can win against any other player before they compete against each other. If any 2 other players compete against each other, either of them might win, and thus you may choose the outcome of this round. Wait, I don't get this. The player numbered first player.
Okay, listen, homie. It's simple. Alright?
Wait, give me 1 second. Cause what do you mean numbered first player?
Okay.
Oh, they pass in. Okay.
All the players are
First
in
and
line,
second player.
Okay? The first and the last play each other.
Mm.
The second and the second last play each
Right,
other.
and the one in the middle, if it's odd.
If the first one
wins.
wins, the first one stays where he was.
Yeah.
If the last one wins, the last one stays where he was. Right? That's how you can F with the problem. Right? So, like for example, the best thing.
And
you
they
can
also
do
give you
is
2
look at
players
look
who
at an
will
example,
win
yeah.
regardless?
Yes. So 2 and 4. Otherwise, you can choose. The first round you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Right? So here's like okay, 1, 11, 11, 1. Right? So 1 is not there, but 11 stays in its spot. You have 2 and 10. Well, 2 is one of those players, so 2 always wins. So that's why you have 2.
Yeah.
And 3 and 9. Okay, 3, 1.
Yeah.
4 and 8. Well, 8 and 4 is one of those players that must always win. So 4 is there.
Yeah.
Then 5 and 7. We said 5 win, and 6 was in the middle, so it stays there, right? So that's one permutation. 2 and 11. Okay, 2 must always win. 3 and 6. They just picked 3 for some reason. And then 4 and 5. Well, 4 always wins. So 2, 3, 4. And then 2 and 4 fight each other, so you're done. All right. So that was 1, 2, 3 rounds. Here, there's another
So you're
way.
done when those 2 players fight
When
each
those
other?
2 players fight each other, right? But like for example, 11 won, 11 won, but instead you could have made 1 win, right? And if you make different players win, then like you could get to a thing where you end up with later rounds.
Okay.
And the only thing is n is up to 28. I went to my terminal, I did 2 to the power 28, you get a number bigger than the size of the freaking universe. So you can't just brute force this problem. And and you want to know how? So what do you do when you can't brute force this problem? Yeah, yeah. You get some beautiful formula. I can't be bothered. Look at it. Look at just how disgusting this bullcrap is. Just why?
This is just the explanation.
Like just. And like I bet you the answer is always gonna be one off. It's either gonna be like they play like 14 rounds or 15 rounds. It's like, who cares? Literally, who cares? Why? Why?
What if you're simulating some like particle physics?
Then fire me for I don't know.
Given the integers
my
and
leg
first
is
player,
broken.
yeah,
I surely get an
I feel that. I
excuse.
feel that. I see what you're saying.
Broken leg, man.
You're like, I don't want to do math.
No, solve the problem for me. What the
Oh,
hell?
okay, my bad.
Solve it, please.
Given the integers and
use
first
the editorial. Like read the solution. Figure it out. Like, please write me a solution, and then explain to the audience how you solve the problem. Oh my god.
Given the integers, bro, I have to pack.
You know that doesn't stop me.
Possible round.
But I got surgery and I still did my LeetCode. You'll be okay. You know I got a LeetCode hard the day of my surgery. They've just been giving me LeetCode hards. It's like they know I'm
Yeah, I read the
what the hell?
the comments and this guy goes 2 hearts back to back. What the fuck?
No, and then we got like a hard like 4 days ago. Right?
Given the integers and first player, second player return integer array containing 2 values, the earliest possible round number in which the 2 players will compete. Oh fuck.
Like at this point, it's not a LeetCode problem. It's some dude that wants to flex. Like whoever wrote that editorial wrote that so that he could flex just how sick he is. I see solutions tab is a pretty good tab. Editorial is a LeetCode solution with an explanation. No, like if you start from the beginning, they'll explain to you everything they did. You're like a machine learning lover, right? You should know what the hell's going on.
That's the reason I don't do
Can
shit.
we do this? Like you solve this LeetCode problem and I play a video game in the background.
I will fucking leave.
I get to enjoy what it's like to like have the other dudes suffer while I just get to enjoy life not LeetCoding. Dude, that feels so nice. Like
if they give me this problem and while I interview for Google, they just don't want me to join.
no, it's not even a question. It's like how like. Well, like Bill Gates couldn't solve this right now.
Bro, the guy giving you this problem would struggle to explain it. I'd be like, you solve it.
I swear, like this problem exists for the person who wrote it to flex. Like he was like, how can I create a problem where I can just
No, I mean
flex
it's not
hard?
that bad. I don't know.
That's the worst part. The problem is dog shit easy to understand. The solution is just like, oh my god, like they literally made it so you can't brute force, so you must have like most hellish solution of all time. Oh gosh.
I'm not in the right state of mind to do this problem.
But we need
Yeah. Good luck, mate. Like, I was literally looking at this and I'm like freaking depressed.
Alright, do I just copy paste the editorial?
I would say so.
What did it do? Cache NFS.
That's just not gonna deploy my web.
dp.cache_clear.
I don't know what
My attempt. What the hell, man? Editorial.
Oh, it works.
I'm sorry, I cannot be bothered. I'm gonna submit. There we go, yay! Completion streak 361 days, consistency is key. See you tomorrow. This is just not deserved at all. Okay, so nevertheless, as always on my videos, I do a quick recap of always the roll solve problem. This one is probably my first, I don't know, like, I was gonna say like first real fail on like a LeetCode problem. The point is, I don't know how to solve this problem. Well, I tried looking at the tutorial and reading, and I'm not in the right state of mind to solve this problem. Like my like as I'm trying to solve, my knee hurts like crazy. I'm still healing it with my ice pack and elevation over here, and not to say that that's an excuse, but I just can't focus. I feel sleepy, and this problem looks like kind of a monster problem, and it's in the realm of problems where it's like I'm unfamiliar with what I'm doing, and so it's like compared to other LeetCode hards where it's like at least it's like some idea I'm looking for, where it's like, oh, I can understand a solution very simply, right? Like, oh, it's like do an n+1 or k+1 sliding window over like all in meetings, because it's like, oh, okay, therefore you could have shifted that, like something like that, where it's like I can read the solution and make a lot of sense of it, write it on my own, and then explain it, right? Those are like like regular failures on the LeetCode channel, where it's like I couldn't solve a problem, but I'm able to like completely understand the solution and then solve it myself, knowing that like key negative information that I got from like the hints or discussions, and then present the solution to you guys. However, for this problem, this is a new kind of problem for me, right? It's not gonna be like some easy trick, like some sliding window, some dynamic. Well, I guess this is dynamic programming, but it's just like it's like if you start reading the editorial, it just starts getting funky with the math. It's like, okay, technically you can simulate, like because of the way the symmetry works, if you have something on the right, you can simulate it as if it was just on the left, yada yada yada. Like have these invariant properties, so that way you can only focus on things being on the left hand side, and therefore you can like get rid of some stuff and so on. And it's just like I'm personally too lazy, way too lazy today to figure out and understand how this works, and then write a solution that is my own, and then explain it over to you guys. I hope that you may forgive me, but today is not my day, and I just do not feel like doing this. So if you came to this video hoping for me to do like some comprehensive explanation, I'm very, very sorry. The good news is that the editorial here has like a crazy amount of text, so if you want to read through all this thing, then feel free, and then the answer will probably make sense. This is just too much for me, so I do sincerely apologize. Again, like this is not something I'm proud of at all, especially when there's only 5 days left of the Daily LeetCode challenge. But yeah, I guess it is what it is for today. So I don't really have much to say. All I did was basically paste the editorial solution. Here I've still kept like my attempt of the code, but it's just, yeah, this is just wrong. This is just not worth it. What I was trying to do is kind of greedy, right, instead of a DP, right? Because I mean, these are optimization problems at the end of the day, right? The earliest they can meet and the latest they can meet. right? So you usually can either get away with greedy P or divide and conquer. The input size is large enough, whereas like enter 28, it's like you can't really just brute force every single possible case and get away with it. It's gonna be much too large, and so then I just kind of got stuck. And I'm like, the honest, genuine truth is I'm too unbothered to invest the time into understanding the solution, and therefore I just ended up copy pasting the solution. So again, I hope you can forgive me. Today is not my day. I don't feel proud of this, but I'm just taking the L on this one. And hopefully tomorrow and the next 4 days, which will be the last 4 days of my Daily LeetCode challenge, it'll go a little bit more smoothly than that. So today is an L, today's a fail. But you know, this happens. It shows, like, you know, even with a lot of LeetCode grinding, there's still some problems that are going to crush you because this platform is hard. And problems only get harder, right? LeetCode is supposed to be one of the more lenient platforms. I've heard that like things like code forces and so on go even harder on you. I've done challenges on this channel like Advent of Code, which in my opinion were even more difficult than LeetCode. So, you know, I know that in this realm of data structures and algorithms, I'm pretty much still a noob, right? I'm like at best a beginner inside of this realm, and you know, that's okay. At least, you know, I've spent a lot of time trying to get good at this field. I had, like, you know, my fun with it. I still have 4 days to go, so you know, it's not the last video. But yeah, not trying to justify. I'm basically taking the quitter's way out today. I'm sorry, and you know, even though I wasn't able to explain it, I hope that, like, you know, this monster of an explanation is at least sufficient enough. This guy kind of enables my spirit today. Share your application to McDonald's today because this is just a crazy problem. And yeah, but otherwise, that's pretty much it for this video. If you did find it useful and enjoyable in any form, I'd highly appreciate if you left a like or comment. But otherwise, I'll catch you next one. So until then, ciao, ciao, my friend.